What's going on, y'all? It's your boy back at you with another video. And I'll talk some hoops with y'all real quick. We're gonna go back in the day. And I just thought about something. I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate, which that ain't nothing new, but I'm gonna talk about the 90s. And I wanna talk about Michael Jordan and how everybody put him on this pedestal, right? I have done it. But you know what I really think? I think it was a very weak move for the Chicago Bulls to have interest in Dennis Rodman. See, I got enough balls to say it. I thought it was very weak for the Chicago Bulls to recruit Dennis Rodman. Why would you recruit Dennis Rodman? Scottie and Mike recruited him. Why? And I understand he's a great, they won 3 titles, and I know I'm going to get some hate. I know it's going to be a lot of salt thrown my way. But I said, for all the, let me turn this TV down. For all the praise that Mike got, you think he would have won his last 3 titles without Dennis Rodman? Talk to me. Think he would have won 3 straight without Dennis Rodman? And we can say whatever we want to say, and I'm gonna get to that later, but I thought it was I think it's a very weak move. Now you think about it, because think about it. You know them bad boy Pistons teams, and I'm talking to the old school heads on this video. Them bad boy Detroit Piston teams, they tried to end Michael Jordan's career. They tried to end Scottie Pippen's career. You want to team up with a guy that pushed you out of bounds? Jordan recruited a guy when he went for a dunk, undercut him. He was the enemy. And you recruited Dennis Rodman. I thought that was kind of weak. That's just me. You know how many times Rodman hurt Dennis Rodman hurt Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen? They made the Jordan rule to hurt Mike. But that's the same guy you recruit? That ain't weak to you? Yeah, everybody put Mike on this pedestal, right? Talk to me. Mike couldn't have won all them championships by himself. And we got to get to the point. He couldn't have won all those championships. I don't think they would have three-peated without Dennis Rodman. Because in '96, Dennis Rodman was checking Shaquille O'Neal. Dennis Rodman was checking Shawn Kemp. I don't think them Bull teams would have beat Shaquille O'Neal and the Orlando Magic without that in '96, without Dennis Rodman. Because we all know how it went in '95, right? Orlando put them right out. Everybody give Mike credit. Come on, man. Mike ain't God. But this the guy that you recruit that undercut you and could have ended your career. Dennis Rodman pushed them into the rim, to the goalpost, pushed them right into the goalpost, pushed them right into the stands. You could have literally hurt Scottie Pippen. But this is the same guy a few years later that you recruit? I would never recruit a guy that went out and tried to hurt me. I'm sorry. I just think that was a weak move. I thought it was very weak. I think it's weak that you recruit a guy who hated you Come on, man. Deep down, Dennis Rodman hated the Chicago Bulls. And Michael Jordan did not like the Detroit Pistons. And I'd say this. A lot of people didn't like Isaiah Thomas talk. A lot of people don't like him because he didn't want to kiss Michael Jordan's behind. We put him all on this pedestal. But if you really look at it, that 96 team was a super team. That was a super team. They had Ron Harper, they had Michael Jordan, they had Scottie Pippen, they had Dennis Rodman, they had Tony Kukoc coming off the bench. They had Judd Bushler, they had Steve Kerr, they had Bill Whittington, they had Randy Brown. That team was stacked. But we killed LeBron for stacking the deck. I ain't trying to, I love Michael Jordan. My favorite player, my favorite player is Magic. But at the end of the day, don't sit up here and put Mike on this pedestal like, oh, he's God. No, he won't. It took him 7 years to win a championship. It took him 7 years to win a championship. You think he would have won a championship without Pippen? Let me ask y'all a question. How many championships did Jordan win without Pippen? I'll wait. How many playoff series did Mike win without Pippen? We got to stop giving this man all the credit. He's the Babe Ruth of basketball. And I'm not nowhere near knocking him. But that Bulls team was stacked. That 72-10 team, the team was stacked. So you telling me, so let's be honest. Since we saying Mike is the greatest, right? You think they would have beat the 96 Orlando Magic without Dennis Rodman? I'll wait. They played Orlando, the same team the year before that, and they sent Chicago packing, didn't they? And I don't care how much Jordan would have worked out. If they didn't have Dennis Rodman, they'd have been an early exit again. But we give Mike all the credit, right? In closing, I just think you sit back years later, I just thought that was a weak move. I looked at all the videos. Go on YouTube. It's videos on it. Pushed Michael to the ground, elbowed him, fought him. Him and Rodman and Pippen got into a lot of fights. But you want that guy on your team? Guy that could have ended your career. You went up for a dunk, and he undercuts you. But that's the guy that you want on your team, right? And I love the Chicago Bulls. This ain't no hate. But let's just call it a spade. Let's keep that same energy. We talk about Bron stacking the deck. And I'm going to talk about something else too. So we're going to sit here and act like them Showtime Laker teams won't stack. Magic, Byron Scott, James Worthy, AC Green, Cap, Michael Cooper, Michael Thompson. That's not stacked. That's not stacked. 5 All-Stars? Because AC Green made the All-Star team in 1990. Byron Scott was a 20-point scorer in 1988, the year they won their 5th championship. That's not stacked. Then 82, he played with what? With Jamal Wilkes. That's not stacked? You're telling me that's not stacked, right? But we killed Bron, right? Let's get on the 86 Celtics. Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. Had Bill Russell coming, my bad, my bad. They had Bill Walton coming off the bench. Had Cedric Maxwell coming off the bench. That ain't stacked. That's not stacked. 83 Sixers, Doc, Mo Cheeks, Andrew Toney, Moses Malone, Bobby Jones. That's not stacked. Yeah, we killed Bron for going to Miami, right? There's always been super teams. So this 96 Bulls team won't stack? He didn't stack the deck? He had Ron Harper. Ron Harper was an all-star with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He dumbed his game down so he could play with Mike. But y'all around here giving Mike all the credit. Talk to me. Let's keep that same energy. Saying people make weak moves. So Chicago go get a guy that tried to hurt them. You want a guy that game 4, when you got swept, when they swept the Pistons, he didn't even want to go shake your hand. He didn't even want to go shake their hands. And he walked to the locker room. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. But that's the guy that you picked who tried to hurt you. I don't know if I'm going to get no hate on this video, but I just felt like it was just to me, it was kind of weak to me. But that's it. That's all. Brother D, deuces.